Hello, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean. Please welcome my very special, honored, and esteemed guest,
Oh
Aley
my.
from Heart and Soul Connected. Hello. Hi, Aley.
Hello, my friend. I'm very pleased to be here with you, and I love that we have the rainbow over our heads. So thank you. Good energy.
Somewhere over the rainbow, for
Somewhere
sure.
over
And
the
that's
rainbow.
that's where we're going to go for all of your messages and connecting with
Mhm.
your loved ones, your angels, your guides, whatever messages you'd like. We just ask that you put your questions in caps and use emojis so that they're easy to find. And I
Mhm.
do have a little bit something different planned for about 10 minutes into the show. I'll be sharing with everybody. Just want to say hello to Jing. Hi, Jing. You're the first one here. And Sonia Pignola is here, and Mr.
Mhm.
Craig Dixon is here, and Stephanie Checo is here, and Karen Doyle. Hey, Karen. Moira
Hey.
is here. Oh,
Yes.
look, Karen says,
Hi,
yeah,
Karen.
thanks.
Yeah.
Um, okay, and Stephanie, I have your question. And Emmy J,
Hi, Emmy J. Hi,
nice
everybody.
to see you.
Yeah,
Nice to
I'm
see
glad you're
you.
here. Thanks for coming over and being here with us today.
Mhm,
That's awesome.
mhm. So, Allie, you are the busiest woman. I think I call you like the Joan Rivers of YouTube. And I mean that because Joan Rivers was the hardest working woman in show business, you know? And I think that you
Mm,
have that sort of spitfire kind of nothing's going to get me down, nothing's going to hold me back from what I want kind of attitude.
Oh,
So,
you're
I was
sweet.
just wondering, what do you have coming up this weekend?
Okay.
It's a big weekend.
It is a big weekend and lots of things in the news. Monday I have Hershey, the Shadow Reader, and Thomas Tarot Your Way coming on, and we're going to be doing blind spot readings, which means you just come and ask for a card, and we will read it, and you will get whatever that message is that you need to hear. That's basically what a blind spot reading is. So we're looking forward to working together. That's at 6 o'clock Pacific and 9 o'clock Eastern time. I have Candy Mullen coming on Tuesday at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern time. She is a Reiki person. She does cards, she does readings, she does all kinds of stuff. Very nice lady I met and talked to this morning on Zoom. So we had a
Did
great chat.
Did
Yeah.
is she usually with Terry Renner? Is that the same
She
Candy or
has been on
okay,
Yeah, she has been on
okay.
Terry's channel. Yeah. And she's trying to get her name out there. She has her own website and other things, but yeah, I saw her on there, and I know a lot of people. She did like a 30-day challenge or something, so
Oh,
everybody was interested.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. So that's that, and then Dreams, Visions, and Appearances is on every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, 9 Eastern, and we have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We got a big, good panel, and next week's going to be the Angels with Kim and Kelly Scarborough, which is every other week on Thursdays at 5. And also the very fun story cards on Saturday night, where Val and Marina and we're just a bunch of wise gals. And we tried to do sarcastic readings
I
for
see you
Paula.
having fun. You know, you were just
Thanks.
on with the numbers lady. I can't remember her
Oh,
first.
yes. Deborah
Barb?
Zaka. Yeah,
Deborah,
Deborah
Deborah,
Zaka.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
She's so sweet. She has such a wonderful personality,
She does.
really easygoing, very clear in her messaging. And
Hmm.
I enjoyed that show, but you were able to, I really enjoyed it. It was very
It
well
was
done.
fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Mhm.
She's helped me a lot with my channel, helping me to understand some of the ins and outs that I didn't know. So she's been very helpful. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah, very nice.
really?
She's very. She shared with me a lot of things that I had no way of knowing. So I feel grateful to know her.
Do you
Yeah.
do you mean she did a numbers reading for you?
No, no. She told me what kind of things to do in some of the in some of YouTube, like
Oh,
playlists and things I wasn't doing, and tagging,
oh.
and I know a lot of you guys do that, but she helped me realize just how important it was as far as getting visibility. So yeah,
Deborah
she is
is amazing.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's very I loved her vibration. I loved her energy. I thought she was very interesting. You have such just amazing guests on, Aley. It's just one right after the other. It's brilliant. I don't know how I remember you used to bring on deck creators, and also if you would read a book, you would bring on the authors. I mean,
Sometimes,
and
yes.
then if you
Yeah.
bumped into somebody and you said, "Hey, why don't you come on my show?"
Yeah, Candy was a bit surprised that I wrote her and said, "Why don't you come on?" And I said, "Oh, you got to know that that's what I do. That's just what I do, you know." So it's fun. It's fun. It really is. Yeah.
It
Yep.
is. It
Yeah.
is really fun. It is. But it's just so nice to have you here, and you're all
Thank
mine.
you. Yeah. Yes. Thank you,
So,
dear.
I wanted to share with everybody, and I was going to wait maybe um, I think I'll go ahead and start the sharing. So this
Oh,
is for anybody who's in the chat or might be listening later. If you're listening later, you can put a message in the comments below. But if you're here now and this pertains to you, um, please do, let me know if it's you or if you know of somebody. So I'm practicing a new skill, and it is calling in a loved one before my client comes up. And I've been successful 2 other times, and this is my third time. So
okay.
you know,
Cool.
so I'm
Yeah.
trying it. I'm trying it live. Um,
Oh,
and so the first one of the I was getting a female and spirit coming forward. This
mhm.
female tells me that she is somebody's daughter. This female tells me that her first initial is a G or a G or J sound. She had 4 children before she passed. And from what I understand, it's 2 girls and 2 boys. But with gender, it could be a little fluid there.
Mhm.
She did tell
Mhm.
me that the reason for her passing was complications from after surgery. And I think it resulted in a heart attack. And she said she was in the kitchen when she passed and that her mother found her. I know this is terrible. And then I asked her if what her profession was, and what I got was either childcare or a teacher or something around children. And so I didn't know if anybody, I mean, this was very specific
Yeah.
information coming
Uh-huh.
through. And this person, and I asked for somebody who had um, a strong desire to get the message out, somebody who was unable to get the message to their loved one any other way.
Okay.
So if you
Love
know
this.
somebody, or if
Yeah.
somebody watches this later and
Mm.
this daughter is known to you, or if you know of somebody, maybe it's a friend's daughter and she found her and she had 4 kids, just let us know, and that would be great. I appreciate that. So
Mm.
yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it blows my mind, Allie.
Yeah. Oh, what a wonderful thing. And you've actually connected to 2
Twice,
people. Wow,
twice.
Gene. That's
I
like,
asked.
yeah, that's like, what's his name? That goes out, John Edward. He does that. I'm getting this person coming through like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Wow.
I do private readings without name and relation. Like I'll say hi, and they say my name is Amy, and then I'll say hi, Amy. I'll connect to your loved ones now. They don't tell me anything, and
Mhm,
I've been practicing that too. Um,
mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
so that's what I've been doing.
Uh-huh.
Um, okay, hi Gina. I see your message there. Oh, yeah, so, Ness, you're just repeating
Yeah,
what I
she is.
said, right?
Yeah, she wants people to know. What was the initial of one of the people in it? You said it was, in
G,
the
her
beginning?
her name was either a G or a J, a J
Okay,
or,
okay,
this daughter who passed, who had 4 children, and what she did die in her kitchen. It was after the
okay,
surgery. It was, like,
okay,
complications after the
okay.
surgery.
Yeah,
And she said that eventually it was a heart attack, but I think that she had some cancer and had some surgery, and then after the surgery went home, and in the kitchen she had the heart attack. So it was
okay.
like it wasn't it and it was, I mean, how specific. I mean, oh my
This is
god.
evidentiary mediumship, and that's where you're going. Wow, Jean, look at you.
Yeah.
That's fabulous. That's really fabulous. And it does, it could be that somebody that is in the chat or hears it later um, just never had an opportunity to ever hear from them. And they knew that and wanted to come through and make sure people, oh, that's just awesome. I love that. Yeah. She
Mhm.
died in the kitchen. Yeah. First, I thought it
Yeah.
was my friend, but it doesn't fit everything. But that's okay.
Right, right.
I know it needs
And
to
it
fit.
could be, you know, somebody whose daughter passed who has 4 kid, you know, like you may not be you, but you may know them. So,
Well, look, Christine Fryer said, my grandmother had 4 daughters, and my aunt passed away, and her daughter's name was Georgia. Yeah. Hmm.
it's not 4 daughters, but that's really did her aunt pass away, from complications of cancer? That's that's close. I mean, it's
Yeah.
some things, but I
Yeah.
think I think the threshold we ask for is like 80% or more of
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
details. Because I could be wrong on the j or g. I could be wrong on the 2 boys, 2 girls, like, you know,
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
um,
Yeah.
but
Wow.
yeah, it was my grandmother had 4 daughters. My aunt passed away, and her daughter's name was Georgia. So
Mm.
Georgia was the aunt. That's interesting. Interesting, Christine. Well, thanks for sharing. I'm not sure that that could was the actual. I think I would feel like a vibration.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I get the chills at some of the things that you said, and I think it's just the fact that you have been able to approach it that way. So I love that. That's wonderful. Yeah.
thank you,
Oh,
Ness. I
she passed
appreciate
away in her
that.
daughter's home. Okay. She passed away in her daughter's home. Mm. But that's the grandmother did. The grandmother passed away in her daughter's home. Not
I
or
think
did
she said
Georgia? Did
her
Georgia
mom.
pass away in her daughter's home? Mm.
My grandmother had 4 daughters and my aunt. So one of one of this grandmother's daughters passed.
Right. But I'm wondering if she said that the granddaughter. Oh, I know she passed away in her daughter's home, but I'm not sure if she means her grandmother or her aunt did. If her aunt did, that would fit more. The grandmother wouldn't
Chris
fit.
Christine, do you wanna come on? Do you wanna come on and maybe
Talk about it.
I know
Yeah.
just because it's hard to talk back and forth.
And if in fact it isn't, she may still have a message for you that Jean will be able to give you. Yeah.
I just put it in the chat. Um, I just put the link in the chat if you want to. You
Yeah.
can click on that link. Georgia's
George's.
mother passed away. Okay. So the daughter's name was Grace.
Yeah. Oh, it was Reverend Soul that passed. I thought it was a different teacher of Terry Renner's. I'm sorry to hear that Reverend Soul passed. I'm sure
Yeah.
I knew Terry was upset she didn't want to do anything
He
today.
was an amazing, wealth of information and experience and guidance and just joy in
Uh-huh.
his heart. I've watched a couple of them, and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you don't want to come on. Okay. You don't have to if you don't want to, honey. It's up to you. If you do, just click on the link and it will bring you right in. But you don't have to come on if you don't want to.
Yeah, and you don't have to put your camera on, you can just do your voice so that we can get,
Yeah,
um
that's true. That's true.
but that is a little now that she's saying that her mother found her, I mean, these things and you know what? Not only that, but we find oh, she was a healer, and does my aunt's name
Was Catherine. Okay.
uh, um, and what I'm finding, Allie, with all of these loved ones who have crossed and all of the private readings that I'm doing,
Uh-huh.
that it's a small world. We all we
Yeah,
all are very similar. We
I
all
think so.
have very a lot of the same challenges, a lot of the same tragedies, a lot of the same.
Yeah.
There's not very much different about us. There's so much.
Mhm.
The way that
Mhm.
you had an aunt that would do this, or you had a grandmother that would do that. I mean, how many times have we read for grandmothers here on the show? And like three or four people said, my grandmother did the same thing. My grandmother said the same thing.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and
Yep.
and with the same name, and she lived in the same place, and she wore the same kind of hat. Like there's just there it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's really there's just like there's
It
like
blows your mind. Yeah, it
the
does.
archetype of people. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Absolutely.
well,
Yeah.
thank you guys for letting me do that. And
Yeah.
thank you,
So maybe
Christine,
maybe
for
somebody will watch it later and you'll get that person and but I love that you're doing it. I love that you're putting out that intention and you're getting a response. And you know, it maybe it was even you'll get a response maybe even like in a month. You never really know. So, yeah. Yeah. All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Joy,
So
joy.
let's go ahead and get started. Hi, Joy. Thanks for coming. Will I go
Mhm.
on vacation with my sisters? And if yes, where to?
Ooh,
Interesting. That's a fun question to start
that's a
off
fun
with.
question. Yeah. I just think wherever you go, you will bring joy. All right, where's those cards that have, oops, they don't tip off the side. Oh, they all fell on the ground. Hold on.
So I have good news, but go ahead, Allie. You do your cards first.
Oh gosh, this is a riot. I'm getting a lot of food, and you know, vacations bring a lot of food. Um, the first thing I get is they want you to indulge and treat yourself to something sweet in your life. So I don't really know where to tell you that you'll go, but wherever it is, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just feeling like sun and junk food and you know all that cool energy around it. It says here that you will you a ring, you will have a close close what's the word I want to say? A close relationship with the person you're going to travel with, and of course you said your sisters, so that makes sense. And finally, it says you're going to you want some convenience. So I don't know if you're going to go somewhere and not necessarily have to rent a car or anything, but you'll have a convenient location to everything that's around you, so you won't have to do that. So there you go. That's what I get. Yeah.
Well, I did ask for some specifics for you, Joy, and here's Joyful Journey. I thought Joyful Journey changed her name.
Oh,
I did I did get that you were going to be going on vacation with your sisters this year in 2024. And I got a hit around June, and I also got a hit around September. And I
oh, good.
asked if you were going to go to the mountains, and it said no. And I said to the beach, and it said yes. And I said, Is she going to go to a beach in outside of the United States?" Said no. I said, "Inside the United States, yes." On the West Coast, no. On the East Coast, it said yes. I said, "On the Southeast Coast," and it said yes. So I said, "Florida, no. Georgia, no. South Carolina, yes." So that's where it
That's it.
went. South Carolina. Here I
Wow.
come.
Yeah.
That's where you're
Some
going.
beautiful
It's your
places. Yeah. Beautiful places in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. And oh my goodness. Yeah.
I
That's
I kind of felt a little bit like Georgia, but something
okay.
that probably North Georgia. Where's Savannah? Is that right above, right
It
on
might be.
that line,
Yeah, it might be.
South
There are
Carolina
some
and
beautiful little islands off the coast of Georgia. And one of them's Cumberland Island, which I've been to, but you can't really stay there unless you camp. But it is convenient, except you have to bring all your food and stuff in. But there are others out there that are just as nice. So,
yep, that's what I
wow.
got. South Carolina.
Oh.
Well,
You're gonna meet her, Willow.
Willow
That's awesome.
says,
Oh
"I'll
yes,
meet you there."
Charleston. Yeah, Charleston. That's what I was. Not Myrtle Beach, Charleston, South Carolina. My
Mhm.
stepdaughter lives there, and she loves it there. And Jenny lives there.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where Jenny's from. Yeah,
and Willow says I go to Charleston a lot. Very nice.
yeah.
Very nice. So you'll have to let us know. How was
Yes.
the okay. All right. So let's get moving. I see a lot of people have a lot of really important questions.
Okay.
Okay. Um okay. So this is a yes no. Will I get a pay raise soon for Gina M? If it were up to me, you would have had you
I
would get it
know.
retroactively. How about
Really?
retroactively? Tell them, say, is this retroactive? Because sometimes they make you wait forever for the verbal review, and
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
and
I
it's
know.
only money, and they have it.
And they
It's
have it.
just that they're just ask for it.
Stingy.
Just ask
Yep.
for the moon. Say, is that negotiable? And say, I'd
Yeah.
like a 5% increase on that. And then and then once they give you the 5%, tell them, is it retroactive? And they say, well,
Jean,
this girl really knows what she really wants to
you
stay
need to be a
here.
negotiator for people, Jean. There you go. I'm going to let my Jean come in and take care of this.
Yeah, well, I was a b I do a lot of business management, so I know
Okay.
how they think. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So will I get a raise?
Let's
All right.
see.
So soon, let's say by June 1st of 2024.
Oh my goodness.
How about by September 1st of
I don't
2024?
understand this answer. Give me an answer that I can understand, please. Hmm. All right.
I'm unfortunately, Gina, I'm sorry to say, but it looks like August 1st, 2024 by then. And I
Mhm.
would definitely ask for it retroactive. Say, I've been waiting for this since February. I need it
Yeah,
retroactive.
I got a hard no on the direct question if it would be soon, but I pulled some cards and I'm getting like DNA and ancestors, and I'm wondering if you just need to grab your ask your ancestors to help you to negotiate what you need and give you the strength you need to do exactly what Jean said, which was to negotiate, um, and appeal to their compassion. You know, I'm a person that's been working here X amount of time. I do this, I do that. Write down all the things that you do is so important because you won't remember them all when you're going in there, and then tell them what it is. I really feel that's
She's been
important.
covering for her boss for over 6 months. Yeah, definitely ask them retroactively. So we have somebody here that would like to join us, Allie. This is an
Okay.
unprecedented opportunity. Would you mind if we can add somebody in?
Of course not.
Hi, Christine. Can you
Hi,
hear us?
Christine. Hi. Can you hear us okay, honey? You gotta unmute yourself if there's a button there.
I don't think she's muted.
Oh,
Yeah.
try now. Talk now. No?
Yeah. I'm gonna just pop you out. You're still here, Christine, but try and go to your settings and try and set up your audio. But you're
Yeah.
still here.
Uh-huh.
So,
She'll bring you back in a few minutes. See if it
yeah.
works.
And I
Hi,
think I'll
Diana. Yeah.
okay. All right. So next is Purette. She
Mhm.
says, today I got woken up from a nap with the sound of a ringing from when you
Oh,
video chat on Facebook. It
uh-huh.
was next to me. I was more than surprised. Who would that be? It wasn't a call. Does that make sense? Like
Yes.
when
Yes.
you
Yes.
we all know who that is, but I
We all
think
know who that is. Yes, we do.
yeah, I think somebody's these electronics are easy for our loved ones to manipulate, and
Yep.
especially loved ones who just recently passed and are able to let us know that they're doing great, that they're doing okay, that
Yeah.
they're doing well.
Well, this was the first birthday and Valentine's Day that her beloved wasn't there. And he says, I'm a little bit late and I'm sorry. I was exploring. It's so much fun over here, Pierrette. Oh my God. You know, I love that you are so tapped in. And then I get the Evermore card, which is, so it was your honey. It was definitely, look at the wedding picture. And then I get, it was just an act of love to let you know that he was thinking about you and loves you so much. That's what I get.
I got a
Wow.
definite confirmation, a big yes. Look how strong this swing is with my
Yeah.
pendulum.
Yep.
Very, very strong. And I
Very
know
good.
that you know, but it's so nice to
I
get that
know.
validation. It really
It
is
is.
necessary
Yeah.
for all
It
of
is.
us here at so,
Definitely. Definitely.
so Moira, hi, she says, "Would love a message from my guides, elementals, ancestors, whoever wants to come through." Let's see
Oh,
what
wonderful, Moira.
from
Okay.
Moira. Oh, okay.
Christine, I think just sent you a um,
Yeah,
message on private chat. Yeah.
yeah.
I'll try it again.
I think that was from before, but Christine,
Oh,
I
okay.
can't see you yet. Just go out and come back in again, and we'll try it again. Um, let's check with Moira.
Mm. All right. So, Moira, the first card I get is they want you to have courage. You have a lot of inner strength. They want you to trust yourself and know that you are working it. You're working on the path. They recognize it, they applaud it, and they want you to still be courageous and move on. You also get reclaim your body. And I think this is about it's about self-love. Yep, release your emotions from your body, reclaim it and love it. Feed it well, nurture it well, give it good water and so on. And the last one is again another self-love card. So I'm getting that they love what you're doing and they love how you're doing it, but to pay more attention and love yourself more than you are. Because number one, it's us. We can't love others unless we love ourselves.
So what I was getting for you, Moira, was gratitude. And this is gratitude from them for you. They're so grateful to you for everything that you've done in your life thus far and everything that you are here to do. They're so grateful to you for following your intuition and for I hear the word steadfast, for being steadfast on your path. They're saying there's they're hang on a second, Christine. Okay, I'll bring you in just a second. I see you. And they're just saying that they're very, very grateful to all of your efforts and all of your generosity and sacrifice. You have really went above and beyond and exceeded expectations. And
Mm,
they're just letting you know you are part of the light workers and that they are so very grateful to you for volunteering to come here on this earth and incarnate in this lifetime. They're just sending you accolades and accolades and so much blessings and love and so much gratitude. There is so much love from them. And they just want you to pat yourself on the back. And this is what Aley was saying, the self-love. They're sending you this, letting you know that there's so much to be grateful for that you've done, that they are so proud of you. And it could also be your ancestors as well as your guides, but this is all coming through for you as a big giant thank you and a job well done.
wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Moira. That was quite passionate. So, Christine, do you want to try again?
Not hearing you. I'm assuming you can hear us, but hmm.
I'm not sure. Usually there's like a little setting. I can't remember.
Mhm.
I think sometimes you just have to click on audio and then choose a microphone. If you have a microphone, if you have two microphones, just switch to the other microphone. Well, that's a shame, Christine.
I know. I applaud you for trying, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
She said she can hear us, but just try a different microphone and I'll hear you, but I'm going to take you off the screen for right now. Sorry, that was she must really have a lot to say because she really wants to come in
Yeah,
and,
I'm happy she does. Yeah,
mhm.
it's great.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things that are
Oh,
similar.
she has to give her browser permissions to access the audio. That's
Okay.
what Nest says. Yeah. So, yeah, if she never used StreamYard before, she has to do that. And you know what? I will tell you this. At the very top, it says StreamYard Studio, and sometimes the little um, speaker, it has an X on it, and you have to go up and click it. So you could try that too, Christine. Yeah. Okay, Ness. Thank you, Ness. Appreciate it. All right.
Let me just try one more time.
Okay.
How about anything yet, Christine? No. No. Oh my gosh. That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's see. Thank you, Moira. That was very
Mhm.
interesting.
Yes.
So I have Carolyn here. Hi, Carolyn.
Hi,
So nice to
Carolyn.
see you. I don't think I've had a chance to read for Carolyn before.
Oh, she and
And
Peter
she
were
said,
wonderful. Yeah.
yeah, a wonderful part of the community for sure.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
are Peter and I going to move to another state? And Christine, I'll be able to hear you even if you're backstage, so you can just say something.
So, Carolyn, I don't know if I would be too biased for reading on this question because I'd say, yes, of course, you're coming to Washington.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what it says, though. Yeah. Mm. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so here's what I get. I get be clear on your wishes. In other words, I think it's saying that you need to know exactly where you want to go in order to do it. But I'm also getting sort of a grenade here that there might be explosive events that will either drive you to do that, or that you will have a little bit of. I can't tell if it's driving you to do it or a little bit of difficulty, but I know why you're feeling this way because you're feeling very nostalgic. And I think you're very nostalgic for where you used to live and you'd love to go back there again. So I don't get really a clear answer because I think it's because there's free will, of course. But take your time, be clear with what you want and be clear with where you want to go if you do. And Washington's always available.
I said I got that you would be moving in 2025, and I didn't get a clear because perhaps maybe you're not clear yet, but it was
Mhm.
going yes, no, and then maybe yes, no, and then maybe. I said, well, is she going back to her home state where she grew up? And it said no. I said where Peter grew up, and it said yes, maybe, yes, maybe, yes, maybe. So I don't know. I don't know where you are to begin with. But yeah, we can do the process of elimination sometime if you want, Carolyn.
Yeah.
Just let
Well,
me
she's
know.
on the East Coast. She's not too
Oh,
far from you, really. She's in Virginia.
okay.
And she lived in California when she was younger. So,
Big difference.
big difference.
Big difference. Yeah,
Yes, I want the whole tribe to move here. You're absolutely right. And Diana said there's always Michigan. I do. I want everybody to move here.
absolutely.
See you
That'll be
all.
fun.
I know, wouldn't
Allie already worked out all the kinks for us, you guys. Um,
it?
okay, so let's see. So Stephanie applied for a job at the Casino Emporium as a waitress in the mornings. Is it a
Oh,
good place to work for me?
okay. Ooh. Right. Well, I think it is. I
I
have
do
here.
too.
Yeah, I have here. Your magic is potent. So you will bring a whole different vibe to the place. It looks like I'm getting there's a changes and transformation. You may find some friends there, or you may, customers that you may meet, or people that work in the casino. It says here you could seal the deal if that's what you want. So yeah.
I got a very definite yes, Stephanie, and it'll take you to that's not where you'll end up. I mean, you'll go there and you'll work there, but there's so much more for you there, and they'll see what your talents are and place you in the right place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or else somebody else will come by it and say, "Oh, that's
I
I
like
want
you. You
that."
want to come work for me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And you'll yep.
Well,
Oh,
good.
good. Look,
Good luck to
she
you.
had a
Yeah.
good vibe about this job.
Good.
You guys, I'm
Good. Trust
telling
your
you,
intuition. Yeah. Good.
trust it. Trust
Yeah.
it. Oh my gosh, so good. I'm so happy for you, Stephanie. She's been asking for every job she applied for. She keeps asking. Oh, oh,
That's
that's
okay,
funny.
Christine. You can go, honey. You don't have to sit back there.
Oh,
She
okay.
had her husband
Sorry.
try to help her, but it's just they're not having any luck. It's okay. Thanks for trying. Thanks for trying. Jess, it rains here, yes, but in the summer it's 70 degrees and no humidity for the most of the summer. And some of the other gals I can't write in the chat for some reason, but some of the other gals can tell you from here what it's like. But there's not much snow where I am, so that's what I like the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next we have Craig Dixon. Hey, Craig, how are
Hi,
you? So nice
Judy.
to see you. Thank you
Uh-huh.
for coming. Uh, um, and he says, Allie, Jean, my mom and Clara, is my mom and Clara okay with my participation in the funeral activities during my time in Arizona? Did I do okay? Let's check with them. Mom and Clara. I'm sure you were phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I have here trust. You already know, Craig. You know how much they appreciated what you did. They said that you created a very good environment for the people that were around you, that were there with you. It was that they felt supported by you, and that they love you so much because you have fierce compassion. Can't argue with that, Craig.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely. And you did it with dignity. And you did it
yeah.
with dignity and with honor and reverence, I feel. And uh, yeah, there's another word that they're just trying to tell me, but yeah,
Yeah,
sacred. You
definitely.
kept it sacred. You kept it
Sacred.
sacred and
Mhm,
you kept it just in a loving sense. Yeah, it
mhm.
was it was very beautifully done, Craig. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you. Um, okay. Let me see. Oh, I see you guys are putting in your questions again. I see. I'm like, oh, we already got that. So Jess Reese says, may I have a message for what I'm going through, please, and thank you. Can you give
Sure.
us, is it about your job? Is it about a relationship? Because it's hard to I mean, if you were maybe just saying, I don't know. I think I need a little bit more information about that.
Okay.
Either that um or it would be just a very general answer. And I would oops, let me just see.
You're
Um
welcome, dear. Yes, Jess, I am in the Seattle area. Yeah. And so is Amanda Carroll, who just wrote in here, and Wiki and Hypnicity and Annie Bear. And we got a lot of folks out here. Yeah.
yeah, just let us know a little bit more about it, like about my job, about my moving home or something, whatever it is. It just would mean more. And or you could
I'm
do
gonna
it.
read it. Oh, okay. I already pulled some cards for her. So
Oh, go ahead. You want to do
okay.
that?
What I get here is just that you have to walk through the fire. You get the fire here. So I don't know what it is. If it's something you're going through that you feel you need to walk. Okay, you custody your grandson. That makes sense. You have to walk through the fire in order to get him. And that's a metaphor anyway, but it's never easy. In other words, the second one I get is look at the big picture. Look at the big picture, however long it takes. It's that way for a reason. But in the end, I think it will be okay. And because it's in your nature, you have a very loving, motherly nature, and your grandson and you will really, enjoy living with each other. I'm thinking it's a good thing. But again, the first one, walking through the fire, that really told me a lot, that there was something that you had to do and work on for a while. Oh, you're hearing a breakthrough hypnicity. All right.
Is there other family members that are also eligible or vying for this position?
Or maybe the parents. She's rescuing someone. Yeah. Yeah.
The child definitely needs someone else to watch over him, but I think there's maybe somebody else also wanting to, which is wonderful. It's nice to be wanted by so many different people,
Mm-hmm.
There may be a shared custody thing that you're going to work out, and it may be the other grandparents, is what I was getting. I wasn't getting 100% temporary with you. There might be a shared thing or a visitation thing. Oh, if you guys don't take him, then he goes to the state. Oh, well then,
Yeah. Yeah. I know why you want to go, but the state might make you walk through the fire, so to speak. Might make you, they have to come out and check your home and all that stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah. For some reason, I got some sort of temporary or shared, or maybe it's with the mother, shared custody,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. Somebody else is involved. But thank you very much, and all the best to you, Jesfrey. That is so very difficult to
Yeah.
stand by and watch.
Mm-hmm.
You feel so
Mm-hmm.
helpless sometimes. Okay, so Isabel had a question, and she
Okay.
said she wants messages from her spirit
I
guides.
love your picture, Isabel. It's beautiful.
It is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. Right now you have custody. His other grandmother can come see him whenever she wants. That sounds really good, Jess. It sounds like the win-win situation for your
Mm-hmm.
grandson.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh wow.
Allie, if you're
Okay.
ready, you can go ahead.
I'm not sure if you do any kind of rituals at all, Isabel. And that can be something as simple as lighting candles, doing a little bit of meditation, praying, or working with the full moon energies or something like that. But I think it's saying that they either recognize it or they'd like you to continue doing it or to start doing it if you haven't been doing it. That it gives you a little bit of a sense of sacredness, being in a sacred space. And there are no rules with rituals. They're whatever you want them to be. So there's no, you don't have to do this and bend down and get up and all that stuff. You just do whatever it is that you want to do. They want you to make sure that you thank the four directions. And I find that really interesting because that's Native American. The four directions, north, south, east, west, and all of the areas in between. Finally, they said, you have to know that you're on the hero's journey. And of course, you're the heroine because you're a female. But the hero's journey is bringing us to our spiritual path even more each time. But you have to go through different different lessons as you go along and then come back to yourself. But the hero's journey is also very cyclic. So it continues on and on. I think that's why they want you to understand the ritual, and that it. And a hero's journey in and of itself is a ritual. So I hope that makes sense to you.
So, Isabel, I was picking up something a little peculiar, and I was just seeing, you know how I just got to say what I see, you guys. Sometimes,
Uh-huh.
you know how they have a diagram at the at a butcher, and you can see all the different parts of the beef and the different parts that um, like the ham is here and the shoulder
Mhm.
is there, whatever the
Pork shoulder, right.
yeah,
Yeah. Mhm.
this one was specifically a pig, and the message was dissection and to take one piece at a time. So I'm not sure if you're looking for looking at or having an overwhelming issue or venture or goal that you're looking to achieve, and they're telling you to dissect it and take it one piece at a time. Um, that's about as much as I can
That is
derive
the
from
hero's journey, Jean.
it
That's the hero.
is.
Yeah. Yeah. Because first you answer the call, and then you start out and you come up and you get people helping you along the way. And then you go to the next thing and the next thing. And it's like that. It's that's interesting. What you've described. It is pieces of the bigger pie. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Uh-huh.
Interesting,
Cool.
Isabel.
Yeah. That
Well,
is
thank you.
cool.
Let us know if that resonates with you. Thank you
Uh-huh.
very much for being here.
Yeah.
I see Rush is here, and Rush says, I would love a message from any of my guides. Okay.
Okay.
And then Sonia Pignola, you'll be next.
Hmm.
Um, and Rossi saying that's the fool's journey too. Thank you.
Yeah. That's true. You could say that. Yeah. Mine is
I
more the academic part. So yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Amanda's here and Jill is here and Willow is here. So everybody's
Ah,
here. Thanks for being here, everybody.
absolutely. Okay, Rush. It's interesting. Oh my God. It says to slow down. Don't rush.
Oh gosh. I just got it.
Yeah, yeah. It says rest and slow down and connect to nature and calm your system. I think it's so funny because when I got it, I thought, oh yeah, that's good. But then I looked at your name and it's like, oh, it's really a play. They want you to do the opposite. They want you to they're saying that especially when it comes to repeating patterns, they want you to slow down so you can see them and make sense of what those patterns are and what they mean. So they wanted you to look for the awareness and what the lesson is, and breaking the cycle if it's a negative lesson. You don't want to keep following. It's what is it? Somebody who does the same thing over and over again. It's a form of insanity because you're getting and expecting the different result is a form of yeah. Um, and then I get integrated woman here, and I love this card because it's like emanating out of her hands is the power, but she's also got the power in her breasts. And I think that that's the maternal power because, of course, what flows from the breast is sustenance. But I get here self-acceptance, integrate those lessons that you learn, ground yourself, and heal. I think it's so slow down, ask for awareness of your repeating patterns, and then integrate them into your way of doing things and stop making the same mistakes. That's what I get.
Beautiful. What an amazing reading that was, Rush. My gosh. So, what I was getting was that you let me know if you feel wedged in. I feel like you're wedged in, and that there's, you know how like a mouse can't get out of a bucket of water, like they just can't climb out of the bucket. That's what
Right.
I feel like, you're wedged in or in too deep that you can't see your way out. I'm very, very sorry to say. This is what I'm getting. This is what they're showing me. And this is what your spirit guides are saying. You may be in too deep. And you may want to follow Allie's recommendations and suggestions. They said
Yeah.
totally.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Got to slow down. Yeah. Hmm.
Yep.
Wow.
I think that was the message received. Yep.
Received.
Mhm.
Yep.
So, Isabel said that she was in a 18-year toxic relationship and know that this was a lesson healing for 4 years now.
God
And
bless
that's
you.
the take one piece at a time, but why would they show me a butcher's map?
Because that's something you would know. They know you would know what that is, I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
It really is a good metaphor as well for the
Mhm.
journey. Mhm.
Wow. Well, you told me that it takes two. I'm telling you, I wouldn't know if it
It
wasn't for
really
you.
is helpful, I think. Yeah, it does. It really is. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing. Thank you everybody for being here. The energy is
No,
just really just
lovely.
pumping. I can feel it. I can feel like I'm like lifting off my seat a little bit. Like the energy is really increasing right around where I am now. So, oh,
Mhm.
Isabel also said, "Yes, this makes so much sense. Thank you. You're welcome, Isabel.
Mhm.
Thank you."
Mhm.
Okay, so I said Sonia was next, and then after Sonia, MEJ, Mary Ellen.
Okay.
And
Oh, okay.
Sonia,
I got my elemental deck here for you, Sonia.
may I get a message from my elementals about them out of talking them out about with me, taking them out
Taking them out.
about. Oh, okay. Did
Yeah.
they enjoy the music and the dancing? Well, I think they do. They absolutely do.
Are you kidding?
That's
I
who do
love
you
that.
think got you to go out? Who do you think got you to go? They're the ones who urged you and helped to guide you in that direction. You think
Uh-huh.
you're taking them with you, but they said, "Oh, take us with
We're
you."
taking you with us. That's right. That's right, Jean. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is
Thanks,
great.
Gina. Bye,
Yeah.
Gina.
Bye-bye, honey. Oh, my.
Yep, that's the message.
Uh-huh. Oh, Rossi, Val's channeled to that we needed to slow down. Oh, we'd miss the exits in the highway of life. Yeah.
There you
We
go.
have to walk more and not drive as much so we can be in the landscape and see what's around. And that's for you too, Sonia. I'm seeing here that part of your self-acceptance, self-care, and compassion is your elementals are saying yes. If you like the dancing, if you like the music, we do too, because we like being with you, and that lifts all of our vibrations. You may even see little orbs out there when you're doing it. They're also saying this is divine timing. Follow the flow. Be patient and look for the signs, because we'll be there with you when you're doing that thing. And I also got star divine, inner divine, deities, guidance, clarity, and protection. They offer you all of those things. They want to protect. They protect you anyway. But they said, yeah, we'd like to go where the music is, and we'll
Mm.
protect you there too.
It's a beautiful set of deck of cards there, Allie.
Thank you. It's a beautiful. It's called the Elemental Empath, and actually, one of my members sent it to me. I thought that was so
Oh,
nice.
that's nice.
That's nice.
That's
Yes.
really nice.
Uh-huh.
Very nice. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Sonia. And I said Mary Ellen was next. After Mary Ellen is Rishi.
Okay.
And um, okay, so Mary Ellen, what do my guides want me to know today?
Ooh, Rishi. I got some beautiful
Nope.
cards here for you.
This
Yeah.
is actually Mary Ellen. Rishi's
Oh, it's Mary
next.
Ellen. I'm sorry. That
Sorry.
head is in your head. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Okay, Mary Ellen. They want to either say they appreciate you nursing yourself, nurturing yourself, and look at the way the sunlight is coming through. So it's like um, the sunshine is hitting you um, on the head and bringing that enlightenment to you, lighting you up and showing that you are doing the nurturing you need to do for your life. And this is a soul lesson because the soul is at the end. And so this is something that is a very important thing for you to know. They say you're going through a transformation, and look at the transformation you're going through. It's got dragonflies, butterflies, planets. It looks like connected DNA. It's got circular coins. You're just going through this huge spiritual reboot I think, and it is working with you at your soul level. They want you to just keep doing whatever it is you're doing, but make sure you continue to nurture yourself, love yourself, and take care of yourself.
That was really beautiful.
Mm,
So,
beautiful. Yes.
Mary Ellen, what I was getting for you is that your guides want you to go inside. They want you to
Mhm.
do more quiet work, more meditative work. And they said they recommended that you find or connect with your power animal. I'm not sure if you've done that yet. And they said that your power animal is waiting there to guide you and to accompany you. So I'm not sure if there's
Mm,
something that you feel as though you're out on your own or you don't have anybody to talk to about this spiritual. There, they said that there is a power animal, and it's like a spiritual guide in a like the energy of whale or the energy of
mm,
crow or the
mhm.
energy of spider, whatever, it could be any
Yeah.
kind of an animal, but it's the essence, it's the spiritual essence of this animal that wants to help guide you. And this has this unconditional love, this earth aspect, and also a spiritual aspect. It's really a beautiful way to take yourself to the next step and to start working on that connection. Once you get that connection with your spirit guide, there's nothing else like it. I remember the first time I met mine, I said, "It's you. I knew who you are." I recognized them.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
like, "Oh my gosh."
Oh,
So,
wow. Yeah.
yeah, and it's a very loving and very it's more than this lifetime sort of connection. And I
Yeah.
think that might help you. There you go. Wow,
Perfect.
it's we're really
Perfect.
rocking today, Allie. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, and Rishi says, here he is. Would appreciate some guidance on how to deal with meeting P at an upcoming funeral.
Mm. I've been in that situation, Rishi, and so has Craig Dixon, actually. Well, he just went to a funeral, but concerning meeting up with people that maybe you haven't seen for a long time. Let's see what it says. All right, Rishi. First thing I get is this person may have the power to manipulate your emotions, but remember, you'll be at a funeral. And so it's okay to cry. It's okay to show emotion. It may not be the emotion that you're feeling from the person that's deceased as much as this person that you have to see. But either way, it says, you don't have to control your emotions. You can certainly let go because you are protected. It's like the umbrella says. If you prepare yourself uh, for any anticipated difficulties, then you've got that's one part of, and then when you get there, there may be no difficulties. So, but if there are, don't worry about controlling your emotions. It says luck is on your side. So nothing better than a four-leaf clover, really. So I think you'll be okay. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy if you happen to meet this person, but at the very same thing, it will probably be a blessing to do so. Maybe you can clear the air with this person. Yeah.
So, Rishi, I'm not sure if you have any crystals or any stones or anything, but it might help you to bring like a labradorite because that's
Hmm.
very it absorbs any kind of nervous energy. Also,
Yeah.
practice the situation. If you find yourself either in a conversation that you don't want to be in, uh, have someone call you or say, "Oh my gosh, I have to go to the bathroom," or "I feel so sick," or "Did you hear
Hmm.
that? Somebody's calling me," and just turn around and start walking the other way. Find
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 different ways that you can exit a
Situation.
conversation
Yeah. Yeah.
and or change. I wouldn't even change the subject. I would just exit the conversation. And
Hmm.
it doesn't matter what they think or what they say. What matters is that you're protecting yourself. I also feel as though this person doesn't have as much power as you might think. It's the memory of what they used to have because you're different now, Rishi. You
Mhm.
have this
Mhm.
awareness to you. You have this power. You have this spiritual strength inside of you that was
Uh-huh.
not there the last time. And it's not going to affect you the same way. And they're not going to have that power over you. And it's the memory of what they used to have. I'm
Mhm.
saying this from experience because
Yeah.
when you're confronted with it, it'll be when you're confronted with it, they won't have as much power. They really won't. And you'll
Yeah.
still want to leave because it's an uncomfortable situation. It's the energy. It's you wouldn't want to be in that energy anyway. But practice, try and
Sure.
find a couple of things for to exit out of there.
I
Yeah.
my brother was estranged from me for 14 years, and I didn't think I'd ever see him again. And we went to a my cousin's funeral, and I happened to be in the area, and it really did break the ice. It broke the ice that we could get back, to talking to each other because it was so stupid. So we wish you well, Rishi. Absolutely. Yeah. Remember, you got this. Yeah. Yeah. Willow. Mhm.
Yeah. Um, so I just wanted to follow up with Ness, and she says, would love a message from her guides, and she's feeling
Oh, I'm
overwhelmed.
sorry, Ness. I'm
I
so
think
sorry.
she's working on getting a new. She was,
Getting a new
I think,
job. Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
And I love
Let's
the way
see.
everybody else is giving Rishi some support and guidance as well. I mean,
Sure.
yeah, I love it.
Ah. Oh, I really like these cards for you, Ness. Wow. This deck is a deck I got today that I just used the first time today. It's called What We've Forgotten by Amy Miranda. And I like them. I think they're pretty cool. So you get the Death and Rebirth card. Remember, you lost your job, you're going to get a new job. And so it says transformation, a new cycle coming, release any resistance that you have. How beautiful. And look at the dragon. The dragon's right there with you. The second one is you are a creatrix. So you will find that which will sustain you. And this woman is actually nursing a baby on this picture. And so there you go for finding sustenance. Express your emotions and birth your creations. It's very big energy for you. And finally, I get cleanse and release. And maybe, it's out of order. I would have said to do this first, but that's okay. Because this is something we need to do all the time. And it's important to remember, clear your blocks, listen to your system, and open up your energy flow to be that creatrix in your new birth.
Can you show the first card again,
Uh-huh.
Allie? And
Yeah.
that one, it wasn't a dragon. What I saw was a phoenix. You're rising
Oh, you're
from the
absolutely right.
ashes.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That is a
It looks
phoenix.
more like a
Yeah.
phoenix for me, and you're
Okay.
rising from the ashes, and
Yeah.
it's really it will embolden you. It will be like, "Why did I ever think I was gonna stay at that old stinking job when I could be doing all this?" Can you
Mhm.
imagine? I mean, you're gonna be, like, just kicking yourself saying, "Why was I so upset that" I mean, and spirit w probably was nudging you, nudging you, nudging you, and then
Yeah.
finally, said, "This is your way out. This is your out here, Ness."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they
I
wouldn't
knew
have
it was
gotten you
fire energy. It's definitely fire energy. You're right, though. That is a phoenix. Thanks, Jean.
they wouldn't have gotten you to move otherwise. Yep,
Uh-huh.
spirit was nudging me.
There you go.
Girlfriend,
There you go. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm
She is
telling you
very
there's
intuitive. Yeah. She
something that's
is.
better for you.
You are creative. Yep. You are. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I always say whatever it is that I want, I say I would like this, but then I say this or something better now manifests for me in totally acceptable ways for the highest good of all concerned. And it's like I covered all my bases. But please listen to the first part. Yeah, it is fire energy. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Allie, thank you very
Thank you.
much. I
Mhm.
loved having you here on my show and having you
Mhm.
all to myself. And
Thank you. I had a
I
great time.
love
Yeah, I had a great time.
it's so much
Always a
fun.
pleasure. Always a
And
pleasure.
I just wanted to let everybody know that tomorrow I'm going to be on my channel with Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot, and that's at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. And then I'll be
He's
on with
wonderful. Yeah.
with Sherry
Oh,
Trancing
good.
Spirit for
Uh-huh.
at 5:30 Eastern, and I think that's 1:30 Pacific. And then on Sunday, I'll be on with Ginger Faye, and we'll be
Oh,
doing part 3 of our dragon series. It's been so much fun. You
I
don't know how
bet.
many people love their dragons, have dragons, met their dragons, get their
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
A
a
lot.
big deal.
It is
Mhm.
a big deal. It is. And it's all new, but it's not really new. But and a dragon is an elemental. So, it's bringing in that fiery elemental. And I guess phoenixes are the same. So that's awesome. Yeah.
And you have a date night tonight, is what I hear. Is that correct?
With my honey, he's coming home. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to
It
be more like a mother, though, because he wants me to take care of him. Oh, can you take care of me? Yeah.
Well, you're
Yeah.
lucky that you have the
I,
opportunity.
I agree.
That's for
I
sure.
agree.
That's for
Very
sure.
blessed. That's right.
Yeah. Well, thank you, each and every one of you, for being here, for asking your questions. It was a really high vibrational
It
uh,
was.
show tonight, and thank you. It was really
Which
very
time do you
interesting.
want, Christine, for Jean's?
Uh,
Was the Ginger Fay one? The Ginger Fay one? 5 p.m.
The
Okay.
best thing to do is, if you're subscribed, you should get the notifications, and I'll send in the reminders again. But they are all on my channel. If you want to look at my channel, you can see the upcoming shows coming up, and then you'll know for your time. I'm not sure where you are, Christine,
Oh,
and yeah, I would like to, if anybody had was able to pick up any more information from the daughter that I received in spirit before the show.
mhm.
And if you're watching later and it resonates with you, you can leave a message underneath, or send me an email and let me know. And Christine, if you want to, we can connect as well, because I said anybody that has a very
Mhm.
important, urgent message to come through. So that was my criteria,
Absolutely. That's
or
it.
else I would have everybody's.
Well, I'll be standing
Yeah,
in line waiting. Yes, that's true, Jean.
yeah.
Thank you so
All
much,
right.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Allie. Bye.